I've been working with a commodity business in the diamond industry, and that is Hearts on Fire Diamond. They're located out of Boston, and their brand position is, I mean, because diamonds are commodities. You know, every diamond is more or less the same, but they have found this position that their diamonds are different than everybody else's diamonds. And actually, I have one of their rings, and I will tell you they're very, very nice because they sparkle more, and part of the way in which they sparkle more is they cut them flatter so you have more light coming into the ring, and they maintain that that the way that they produce their diamonds, which is from the very beginning, once that diamond is selected that they're going to work with it, then the person who polishes it, who cuts it, who shapes it, that it is the same person all the way through. So one person owns that diamond from start to finish. In most of the big diamond manufacturing places, one person does all the cutting, one person does all the polishing, one person does all, you know, everything that has to happen with the diamond. But Hearts on Fire has positioned itself as you're buying something special because you're getting one person all the way through, and what you will end up with is more sparkle with less light. And that's the position that they're selling, and they're able to sell these diamonds at much higher prices than I think just about any other diamond around.
And that was my next question. What do you think their margin, shall we say, the extra margin they create is because of that focus?
Well, they're still, you know, diamonds are such a huge and expensive, I mean, it's such a valuable industry, which is really funny because there's, you know, there's more diamonds out there than, if all the diamonds were manufactured and released to the marketplace, it would be basically worthless because there's so many diamonds. But the South Africans are very, very good. De Beers is very, very good at controlling the release of diamonds into the marketplace. So they keep the supply remarkably low compared to how many diamonds there are. And then what Hearts on Fire, if you want to go to their website, is really magnificent website, and you'll see that they're selling to that brand position. They're very careful how they distribute their diamonds. They only go into certain stores. You know, you cannot go into most diamond stores, most stores that sell diamonds, and buy a Hearts on Fire. In every marketplace, there's maybe one or two strong stores that actually are enabled to even sell their diamonds. They will not sell on discount. You pay the price. And all of this creates this feeling around Hearts on Fire that it's a special diamond. I have 2 diamond rings, and I have to say, and I'm looking at them right now, I have a stronger emotional connection to my Hearts on Fire diamond ring. You know, what can I say? Maybe I just drunk the Kool-Aid, but there it is. You know, their brand position is working, and I don't know that they're even profitable yet. They've been working on this for a number of years. I've not seen their statistics, but you know, this is a company that's willing to invest in branding this diamond for as long as it takes to get to the point where when somebody says, is that a Hearts on Fire diamond, people recognize, and people do. People will look at my ring and they'll say, is that Hearts on Fire? People who know diamonds, they recognize this because of the sparkle that comes off this ring. And you know, it's Christmas time. If anybody is looking to buy somebody a Christmas present, I mean, suggest a Hearts on Fire is not a bad way to go. You know, they're really creating something very, very special here.
All righty. Well, I think at this point we're pretty much exhausted our 1 hour, even with my editing that'll take place. So I would very much like to thank everybody who has taken the time to join us. And certainly I expect there might be a few people that would like to try and reach Janelle after the webinar. And so Janelle, could you just give everyone a quick explanation if they'd like to reach you to chat with you, have questions, or would like to follow up on the presentation? How do they get a hold of you?
Yes, well, these are that we have, and my email address, you can get me at either of these endings. Just the first word would be J.A. Barlow, and at TMIUS.com or J.A. Barlow at TAC-USA.com. Either one of those will get me to will get you to my email accounts. J.A. Barlow, B-A-R-L-O-W. And I want to thank everybody for participating. I love talking about this subject. I could talk about this subject for days. I've never felt anything that I've been quite as passionate about as this whole notion of, don't just offer good service. If you're going to take the time and trouble to offer good service, why don't you brand it to make it yours and make it uniquely yours, and then get everybody in the whole company excited about it.
Make it something completely different in the market as a whole. Okay, Janelle, any last words?
I think we've done just fine. It's a big subject, and hopefully we got an overview here.
All righty. Well, maybe we might be able to have you back on your other book, Where a Complaint is a Gift.
I'd love to do that.
All right.
That's another one of my passions.
It's odd. I also, myself, it's like a complaining customer is the only one who's going to tell you the truth. You best get as many as you can.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a very pleasant evening.
Thank you.